Hey there, it's Brian here, and if you are currently looking to hire a sales manager, then this video is for you. Today, I was contacted by somebody who asked if I could just share with them some tips to help them recruit a new sales manager. They run the business, they're trying to extract themselves from the day-to-day kind of sales activity and focus more on the business and want to now put a sales manager in place. And they asked if I had any sort of tips, and I want to share with you 3 things that I shared with them. In fact, I'll refer to the email that I sent them and share these things to consider with you. Now, the first thing, which I always sort of say, is before you hire a salesman, make sure you've got a very robust sales process in place, because they've got to have something to manage other than just the people to be effective. Because if you don't, everything just becomes quite inconsistent. They manage each person and each opportunity differently, and particularly if things start going wrong or somebody starts kind of missing quota, then they start firefighting, and before you know it, it ends up with a lot of chaos, and they're managing chaos rather than managing a repeatable and measurable system. So that's the first thing. Make sure you've got a sales process. The second thing I said was hire for somebody who has coaching competencies. Don't just hire for somebody who can just kind of chase the revenue, so to speak, because it's important that they are a people person and they know how to coach. So look for examples in your interviews of where they have helped an individual, what style of coaching they adopted, because that is one of the core skills of a really effective sales manager. Remember, as a sales manager, it's not about you and your ability to sell anymore. Your success and your income and everything is all dependent on the ability for your team to be able to sell. So you've got to be able to coach them effectively. So that was the second thing. And the third thing I said was just to ask about other KPIs that they think are important other than just the top line revenue. So, what are the other kind of metrics they might use to measure success? It could be things around effort, it could be around conversion rates. And when I say conversion rates, I don't just mean the close of a deal. I mean throughout that sales process, because that's, again, the importance of having a sales process. So by that, I mean, I don't know, if you do discovery calls and the next step in the sales process is a demo, then what is that conversion rate between discovery and demo? Because that can be a bottleneck if somebody isn't able to convert that particularly well. It could also be a great opportunity to optimize the sales process. And if you know what that process is, you can do that optimization by looking at the KPIs throughout the whole process, and that can really explode your sales. So just a few things perhaps to think about. I'll summarize the email that I sent to him in some notes below this video, wherever you're watching it. You might find that useful. But I hope you found that useful if you are, as I said, in a position where you find yourself looking to recruit a new sales manager. So I'll leave it at that. My name is Brian Conway. Thanks for your time. Bye-bye.